What is going on, everyone? This is Orri with the Scarlet Empire, bringing you another Star Citizen video today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the last of the current Cutlass variants. This is the standard one, the Cutlass Black. This is dedicated mostly as a militia ship. A lot of people will be using it as a pirate ship. It's got a secure docking collar, a tractor beam. This is going to be really great for, you know, boarding someone's ship. I'll show you on the inside, but there's a hatch that opens up where you can drop right into their ship. So let's get into the weapons right now. You've seen the other variants. There's the blue over there. This kind of has like a flat nose. This comes with the 2 sucker punch cannons, which I know they're being reworked currently. These are meant to disable the power on an enemy ship, bring down their shields, you know, bring off their life support, you know, other vital systems, just basically to disable and not maim, you know, pretty much. You've got the CF-117 Badger on the nose. It's a gimbal mount. And I'm not sure if these are going to come with it. Things are still being reworked in this particular model, but there are 4 of these Rattler 2 missiles, and they're really awesome. They're like one of the cool, if not the coolest missile in the game to me. I mean, once you lock onto your target and the missile is seeking them, these little cluster missiles fire, and they all seek the target as well. They kind of like surround them in a cloud. It's pretty awesome. And then on top, we have the, I think those are like a ballistic repeater or something like that. On the site, it shows them as being neutron cannons up top, but I mean those are being reworked as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and have a look around. Like all the other Cutlass models, let's get into directly into the cockpit. You can press that button and come up the stairs. It's got kind of like a pretty cool design over there. Go ahead and shut the door here. And you know, you've got your standard cockpit. All the models are pretty much the same. You know, when it comes to the cockpit. Just go ahead and exit that. I mean, yeah, tell me this isn't the pirate ship. The cross swords there. I think they're reworking the maneuverability of it. Right now, I mean, this really feels, you know, not as maneuverable as it should be, especially since these engines rotate independently. You know, and you've got your thrusters on the side. All together, I mean, there's the 2 TR4 thrusters. You've got 4 TR3 thrusters and 8 TR1s. I mean, so this thing should be pretty maneuverable. I mean, granted it is a bigger ship. I mean, it's classified as a medium. But I feel like it should have more maneuverability than what it does. But overall, I mean, I'm sure I know they're reworking like the interior and everything like that, and hopefully they go over a little bit of the maneuverability. But you know, in a head-to-head joust, you know, or something like this, you're gonna have some pretty good firepower, especially if you're running with other people in this manned turret. It does support a max crew of 3, which is pretty decent. This is a small pirate ship, but I mean, you can hold more people. I mean, there's no limit to how many you can hold. But as far as working crew, you know, you got your pilot, co-pilot, and turret gunner. But back here, you know, you have your jumper seats. Now, there's your docking collar that I was talking about that you can just like, I'll go ahead and just drop through it, you know, into the other ships. and open up the cargo bay here. And it holds 150 freight units in here. But then again, all of the Cutlass variants are going to be modular. So for instance, like with the Cutlass Red, you can remove the med bays and just have this open space, or like the jail cells in the Cutlass Blue. And like I said, you have these jumper seats. So, I mean, you can hold a whole band of pirates in here if you wanted to, technically. I mean, they're going to be standing around until you're ready to go, but I mean, can you imagine having maybe like 10, 15 pirates running and diving into the airlock of some other ship? I mean, that's going to be pretty crazy. They do have 2 beds. I mean, if you want to call these beds, but you can sleep here. Which is one thing I've noticed is missing from the Blue, at least. It doesn't have any beds, and so that's probably something you're going to have to swap out jail cells for. They have a toilet here. A very, well, let's just say it's not fancy. And it's out in the open, so kind of brings me back to high school days. There's no doors on anything. But anyways, so you're supposed to have a tractor beam. And let's go ahead and check out the turret. Let me go ahead and close this. Now, this thing has some severe limited visibility. I mean, you have almost no peripheral vision whatsoever. And geez, your screen, your display is going to take up, you know, half of your vision. I mean, granted, you're going to be, you're going to have some serious firepower here, but to me, I mean, once that screen goes live, this is able to, I believe this is able to rotate. I don't know if it can rotate all the way around. Maybe, kind of seems like the angle would be off, but I mean, at least if it can rotate, you know, all the way from side to side. So, but either way, you know, you're probably gonna have to be a pretty good gunner. And, you know, hopefully your pilot can steer you in the right direction. But the way the turret mounts are supposed to work in the ships is I think they'll be able to move independent of the ship. Like, someone brought up this point where, like, what if your pilot's doing all these crazy maneuvers and side to side and stuff? And apparently they're talking about making it to where, you know, the turrets kind of, you know, for the most part are independent. I mean, if your pilot's doing like endless barrel rolls and stuff like that, it'll probably look funky. But I thought these were something, but these are actually just the thrusters on the sides here. I'm interested to see how, I mean, obviously there'll be no defined classes in Star Citizen, but with the Orion concept sale and everything coming out, kind of got me thinking, like, you know, because in the Orion, there's all these specific positions. You know, you got your pilot, you've got your laser miner, you've got your tractor beam operator, your refiner, your cargo guy. You know, and it makes me wonder, and I've posted this question, you know, on the subscriber forums on RSI, asking about this, but it's like, I'm wondering if I'm a pilot and I'm going to hire, you know, a crew of other people, you know, it would be kind of cool to be able to see their credentials, you know, if, you know, maybe hours logged as a pilot, or hours logged as, you know, like a turret gunner, or, you know, for instance, you know, Bob's a laser miner, but I see that the last ship he was on was destroyed because he mined a gas pocket instead of ore or something and destroyed the ship. You know what I mean? And causing, you know, so many millions of credits worth of damage or something like that. You know, just seeing little things like an actual resume, like if I'm hiring, if I can bring it up on my mobiGlas, you know, and see it, that I think that would be pretty cool. But anyway, so this is the Cutlass Black, and hope you enjoyed the video and look for more in the future. Thanks.